Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Yo, hey, I am James. I'm the creator of James Unscripted. Like this video, share this video, and let me hit the bell notification so you know when I put. You'll be notified when you know I put new videos up. We going back to the NFL, how they blacklisted Shedeur Sanders' son, Shedeur Sanders. I'm probably messing the name up. I apologize on that. But let's talk about this right here. If you see this behind me, this is Colin Cowherd. He's one of the I don't know what you call him. I never like him. I think a lot of his comments is BS, you want to say. There's a lot of BS on it, and I don't know who this other guy on, but I want to show you how I want you to see how white America trying to spin what the NFL did this past week at the draft when they put a temporary boycott against Shedeur, whatever this damn, I can't pronounce his name. Sanders. I'm going to say that Sanders. And more stuff coming out that the NFL owners basically put a thing out on draft here because they don't much care for Dion, and they figure it's going to be a problem with Dion when he go to the NFL team. His son go to an NFL team because Dion the type of guy that don't care about. He's not a good old boy. Put it like that. Now he's not a good old boy. Okay, and so now I was looking through some social media stuff. I'm seeing that how white America trying to spin it. Now they trying to say nobody. He had bad interviews, and they only saw him as a backup. So let's listen. Let's listen to this. How they trying to spin it now. Let's go for it here.
I was told after my show Friday, so I'd done the herd on Friday, we hadn't got to the second round yet. And I talked to an executive in the league that says if Shedeur doesn't get drafted in the first 6 picks of the second round, he is then viewed as a backup. And he goes, I'm just going to tell you, he used a little sharper language. He said, not a lot of people are going to be excited about, that circus as a backup. Yeah. It's a totally different position. I've said before, I think Will Levis as a backup could be great. I'm not building my franchise, personality and everything. So let's talk about the temperament of the backup quarterback and how much that could have hurt Shedeur.
I think it's the thing that hurt him, Colin. It was the biggest issue because I would even move it ahead. You said that executive said the first 6 picks of the second round. I actually thought it was after New York traded back into the first and didn't select him. That means that Cleveland was on the clock twice in the first round, didn't select him. It meant that New Orleans didn't select him. They were on the clock. It meant that Pittsburgh didn't select him. They were on the clock. It means the Giants executed a trade to get back on the clock. They didn't select him. At that point, I knew right then he was viewed as a backup. And once you're viewed as a backup, now it actually becomes more about your personality than it does your play, which is why some of those other guys actually went before him. And it's not just that they didn't dislike his personality. Here's the issue. And I've said this, on a couple of different places, including my show. Colin, I said, no team wants the story to be in the backup quarterback's locker. And it's not that they can't control the narrative, right? They can probably feel like they can control the narrative in the team, but they can't control the media. And when the media walks in and Tim Tebow is the backup quarterback, guess who everyone goes and talks to? Tim Tebow. And then they ask all the team about Tim Tebow. Same thing happened with Colin Kaepernick. It's part of the reason why they didn't last long as backups. It's part of the reason Cam Newton isn't a backup, because he becomes the story. And I think that was the case with Shedeur Sanders. That's 100%, at least in my estimation, what happened. And I don't buy at all, not for 1 second, that there was some sort of overarching collusion amongst the ownership of the National Football League to teach him a lesson. I don't believe that was the case. This is too competitive an industry where everyone's trying to get a leg up. If they viewed him as a starter, they would have selected him in the first 21 picks of the draft.
Okay, you hear what Carl Herbert is Joel guy here said. Let me tell you something right now, man. It gets me how white America try to spin stuff. All the way up to the draft, everybody had Sanders as the number 1 of the number 2 quarterback. It was reported he met with the Giants, interview, everything went well. He met with the Steelers, spent a day with Pittsburgh, interview, everything looked good. Mike Tomlin had really liked him. Pittsburgh might try to move up to draft him. Now, I'm a Steeler fan. Everybody know I'm a Steeler fan. I'm going to be real with you. All the way to Thursday, to the time of the draft, there was talk. Pittsburgh really want to get Sanders. Really want to get him. Everybody from their baby mama to their daddy. Pittsburgh want to get Sanders. But they think about the Saints might get him. Because of David Carr's shoulder injury, the Saints might get him. Will Pittsburgh move up? So you had the Giants. First you had Cleveland, you had the Giants, you had the Saints, you had Pittsburgh. We need quarterbacks. Is Shedeur going to go number 1 or he could be the second quarterback? No other times you heard they view him as a second string. The interviews was bad. Nothing. Very humble guy. He's very humble. That's the word went out everywhere. He's very humble. Here's the draft. Tennessee got what they wanted. Cleveland got what they wanted. New Orleans Saints didn't get him. Here's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh didn't draft him. Okay. Didn't understand. Giants moved back in the first round. Didn't draft him. Drafted dude for the guy from Ole Miss. Right then and there say, okay, something ain't right. Something's not right. They went and played. The interview went around when Deion was saying about he didn't want his son's not going to play for certain teams. And the lady asked him, will your son listen? Deion like, what? Will he listen? Basically Deion like, he going to listen to me. Basically, Deion did a Madden. Remember when Eli come in the league? See, this is a double standard. When Eli came in the league, right, years ago, his father, Archie Madden, say, no, we don't want him to go. He's not going to. Now, I think it was Indianapolis Colts now. I think it was Indianapolis Colts. He's not going there. He's not going there. And it was fine. It was bold. They boosted the managers like, hey, they demanded this and they saying this. When Deion said it years ago, that video started going around the internet, going around social media. So when I saw it, I said, man, something smell fishy. Second round come, he's still ain't getting drafted. Third round come, Pittsburgh pass him up again. What the hell going on here? They drafted quarterbacks, team drafted quarterbacks that's not even nowhere near the level of Sanders. Remember, this guy led the college football. Y'all saw, if you go see the last video I did, you would see the stats. With a horrible offensive line, okay? But in that first round, in the second, when the second round came, that's where the BS started going around. His interviews are bad. He was cocky. He's too cocky. He too this and he too that. Then the video was going around by Deion. Was he say by who teams he don't want his son to play at? Start going around social media. The ones who was Dan, what the guy named who's to be a quarterback, Dan something, or Ovrosky or whatever, ESPN's team be on First Take, who were praising Deion's son, and he should go to Pittsburgh. He's a franchise quarterback. Then he started flipping, saying different stuff. So I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, something ain't right. Here's the fourth round almost over. All of a sudden, everybody's social media got wind of it. The owners put a word out, don't draft him. And it started going around. Everybody from Fox News to CNN to ESPN to the NFL Network, you name it, social podcasters, everyone was saying that NFL need to stop this. They're doing a Kaepernick again. See, Deion them got rich, they got family, they got fame, they got their fortune. You're not bigger than the NFL. You're not coming in bigger than the team. So what white people do? What white America always got to do when a black man break that ceiling? We got to humble you. We got to knock you down. We got to tell you who you is, boy. And that's what happened. Now you got these fake ass experts going to come in here and spin the narrative. That's what it is. That's what you can see now. Or he was a backup. Oh, he was this. Man, you ain't never heard nothing since college football got over, the NFL got over. They view him as a backup. Everywhere, all the way up to the draft, there was never word that he was a backup. So that's why I don't like Cowherd, because he flip-flops stuff. He's flip-flops. I'm surprised this dude is still got a voice on fucking radio. But he flip-flop shit. This dude, I don't know who the fuck this dude is. So, man, I had to do a video. This video longer than it really had want to be, but it's amazing how people like Cowherd, white guy, and this dude here, Joy, a white guy, all of a sudden want to spin a narrative. And a lot of people say, oh, we use the race car. Yes, it is a fucking race car, because they probably wouldn't do this if it was a white guy. If Deion Sanders was white, they wouldn't do this. They would have brass. They would have said, man, yeah, Deion put the stain. Shaquille, he's not this, that. Oh, he just a confidence quarterback. And I'm gonna tell you this right here, and I'm gonna end it right here, y'all. I really feel that old boy is not gonna have a fair shake to compete. I don't think he gonna have a fair shake to compete, man. I really don't think he's gonna have it. I don't think he gonna have a fair shake. I really think when training camp start, probably the second or third week, they're gonna cut him. And then they're gonna put the negative around. He's not a good quarterback. He's not this and that, to blacklist him for any other team to sign him. I really think that's gonna happen. So tell me what you think in the comment section, y'all. Like and share the video. I will promise y'all, man, I always keep it real, man. Anything y'all want me to talk about, put it in the comment section. I'll check it out. I will talk about it for you. And peace, I'm out.